Hey guys, so today, order of operations with our integers. Um, this is one of those days where there are so many things to keep track of. And if you like to skip steps, it might cause you some problems. So I'm just throwing it out there. Not against skipping a step here and there, but because you're relatively new to working with your integers, and now we've got some decent sized order of operations problems. There's the bell. I would highly suggest that you kind of do that one step and bring things down. But like I said, make the choice, make the decision. But again, you know what I'm going to be promoting here. So let's get to your entrance slip. All right. We are Unit 2, Topic B. All right. Lesson number 14. All right. So again, if you haven't watched the notes first, get back in there to Teams. All right. Get that notes video taken care of for lesson 14. And let's practice here. So we're focusing on our steps one thing at a time. I'm always going to underline what we're doing first. And so the first thing we're always looking for is parentheses. And when I look at question number 1, I see some parentheses. So I'm going to work right underneath it here. All right. 24 plus 2. Yep. 26. So 6. And I'm going to bring down every one I have not used. Now I can get rid of my parentheses here because there's nothing else to do inside of them, and there's no one up against them to mean multiplication. So now we're all addition and subtraction. So actually, this is kind of nice. We're just going to go left to right here. All right. So 15 plus 5, 20. Bring everyone down. All right. 20 minus 26, -6. -6 plus 1, 5, and the show's over. All right. So a rather uneventful problem that's there. Kind of more of just your, hey, let's get back to the basics of order of operations, and let's just not forget that our integers are here. Okay, so question 2 is more of what we're going to be after here today. So again, parentheses, yes. All right. I'll work left to right here. So 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is -2. Now, I wouldn't get rid of your parentheses here, all right, because we still have to deal with this exponent. So keep that in mind. Don't dump your parentheses until you're not pretty much until you're completely done. That's my recommendation. You'll notice here that this -8 is wrapped in parentheses. That's just from a visual standpoint. There's nothing to do inside of it. There's no number up against it. In math, we just don't like two symbols right up against each other, as in a plus sign and that negative sign. So we just use the parentheses to really separate them. So exponents is next, -2 to the second power. Remember, exponents are your repeat multiplication. So -2 times -2, yeah, +4. All right, and plus -8. So we can finish that off. And hello. All right. So again, what we're focusing on here is the one step, bring it down. The one step, bring it down. When you get into your classwork here today, all right. Let me get that up here for you. You're going to see, again, the problems start to lengthen out a little bit. All right, so here we go. So I'm actually going to come on down here and look at someone like question number 4. All right, we're going to look at question number 4 here and walk you through. If you need to pause the video to get to your classwork, feel free to do that. Okay, so first thing, parentheses. Yes, there are some, but there's nothing to do inside there. There's no one up against it. So there's nothing to do with it. Exponents, no. Multiplication or division, yes. Remember, left to right, who shows up first? This guy does. Now, keep in mind here, that is a -3. It's a -3 times a 3. We use the sign to the left. So -3 times 3 is -9. Now remember, because it's a -9, put down a -9. Now keep in mind, the negative symbol looks just like what? Yeah, the subtraction symbol. So that's the whole benefit of it. And now I can just bring everyone else down that I have not used. All right, you saw in the notes that you can actually view it as a +3, but then you just can't double dip. All right, you can't eat the chip. You can't dip the chip, eat the chip, dip again. All right, that's It's like putting your whole mouth in the bowl. We can't do that. So go back to your notes if you haven't recognized that or seen that in there. You haven't done your notes there to kind of see what we've got going on here. But you're going to find it's much easier moving forward if you embrace that of, hey, look to that left. Is it positive or negative? I've got division. So here we go. At 18, it is a negative 18. So a negative 18 divided by a negative 3, that's a positive 6. So because it's a positive 6, yes, we are going to put our plus sign down. So remember, do keep that in mind. You see it's a positive, put your plus sign down. Those two are going to be the exact same. It's negative, put a subtraction sign down. Those are the exact same things. Bring everyone else down. I haven't used that 5, that plus sign, that negative 9, that negative 4. It's all addition and subtraction now. So now it's just left to right. Negative 4 minus 9, negative 13. All right. Again, left to right because it's all addition and subtraction. Negative 13 plus 5, negative 8. Negative 8 plus 6, hello, negative 2. All right. Definitely a day to be checking your answers with your answer key. If you do want to check it using a calculator instead, you just type in exactly what you see and hit enter. You can even use the parentheses on your calculator and it will know that you do mean multiplication that's there. All right, sorry about the announcements again, but yeah, have after it together, people. Big day here, big day.